Watching this here makes me realize how important it is to actually build a track record rather than giving money to young kids who are inexperienced, who think they can innovate the whole investing world because there's some new type of money running around. In this video, she talks about being comfortable with risk rather than talking about risk management. If you've watched any videos on like Ray Dalio or Warren Buffett, they always talk about diversifying and longevity as well as being able to risk manage. And because this is the way she talks and thinks, it's no surprise that they take extenuous amount of risk and essentially blowing up their entire portfolio with over leverage. I personally don't think investing is something that you can innovate. It's rather something that is very specific and very rule following, and the more boring you are, the better, and the more you can make money from it. But we learned this the hard way time and time again because every new cycle is every new batch of young, ambitious people who think that they can outcompete the rules that is set for a long time and be able to somehow make way more money than everyone who has been there before them. But it's just to show that time and time again, their portfolios will blow up because they think that they're smarter than they are. They become greedy. They ignore all of the guardrails and prevention and barricades that were set in there from previous mistakes that were done and essentially led to the same outcome. So, long term capital management, now Alameda research. I personally think that investing is for the boring. And the more boring, the more diversified, the more careful, the more due diligence you can do, and the less decisions you make and the less emotional, the better. And like someone who loves money will not be able to do well in this space because to me it's almost like you should be meditating. You should be calm and quiet so that you can catch the signals and ignore the rest of the noise because the market is filled with noise, especially in the crypto world where everything is 24/7 and it goes even faster. And it's very easy to say these things without actually actioning it because when you're swooped up into the bull market, everyone gets swooped up into it, and then the aftermath of it is horrendous. And we can see examples of this because institutional investors like Sequoia, OTPP, BlackRock get all swooped up in this and invest in a bunch of startups as well. So the lesson here is simple, and the lesson we have learned time and time and again is to risk manage and trust only actions and track record and look at the details. CoinCovi.io